7 to Mechatroid. Lord, you are in tune to the Big Homie What's Happening podcast show. Yes, sir. I am the one and only Big Homie Vino. Yes, sir. In conjunction with my partner with Nuff Said ENT, my brother, my homie, yes, sir. Swoss. Hey, look here. I'ma say a lot of things that you're not gonna like. I'm just trying to say trust me, it's alright, cause it's all 100. Yo, what's happening? I am the host, Big Homie Vino, and you are in tune to another beautiful episode of Big Homie What's Happening.
What's happening?
Yes, that is my brother Swoss, and you already know what it is. We are so thankful. This is episode number 10.
Ooh, Big Ben, bitch.
Yeah, for us, this is monumental for us, because we just two simple brothers that's really trying to save your fucking life. We're not trying to do anything to impress you. That's why the content is so raw. The content is so off the dome. I'm going to tell you right now, when I sit down in front of this camera, every time, all previous 9 times, I did not know what the fuck I was going to say. It literally just came as I'm sitting and talking to you. And that's how the show is run. I allow God to come into me and let me give it out to you. And that's the real deal, because I'm trying to save your fucking life. I ain't even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in prison right now. But God bless me, so I got to keep my end of the deal. So I want to make sure y'all understand that, because I don't want to burn in hell, you dig? Now, before we get into the show, I'm going to go ahead and lead us into prayer. That's something that's been working for me, and I've had a couple people that's reached out through the email. And like I keep telling y'all, man, hit us up on the email, bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. That's bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. I'm going to go ahead. We all bow our heads, and I'm going to lead us into prayer. Heavenly Father, I thank you for giving us all this day. We are so humble, so grateful for your protection that you provide to us, to our family, our loved ones, our friends. Father, we ask you to continue protecting us and leading us to righteousness. And I know you are tired of us asking you for stuff. But like my mama said, you got it. So, hey, let's get it. Yes. All right, here we go. They like, this brother don't even say amen. He say, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Hey, that's a new thing. So, this is episode 10.
Yes, sir.
I would like to tell you guys that Swoss has agreed to come from behind the camera to put a face with the name for y'all that don't know who he is.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna do episode 10 together. So this is big for me. I'm really happy because, you know, I know y'all hear me talking to him, but y'all don't even know who the fuck I'm talking to. So we're gonna see how he do on this camera. You know, y'all remember in the beginning I was a little shaky. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I got a little better, a little more comfortable. It's definitely different than doing a rap video, that's for sure.
What you say?
So, I would like to go ahead and introduce to you guys my brother Swoss.
What the business is, man?
All right.
I already told you. See me on 10. Here we is. What happening?
Yeah.
What happening?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Boy, monumental. Made it tell you what that being consistent is the key. You know what I mean? 10 now and beyond, man.
Well, you already know, like I always tell y'all, before we talk it up, Vito gotta spark it up. Yeah. So, as I was telling y'all before, I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. I just allow God to just flow in me, and then I go from there. So, where I'm gonna go is Mother's Day recently passed, and once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world. Um, Mother's Day is a tough time for me because for y'all that know, my mother has passed away. She's been gone now 15 years. My mother passed away on 5/1/2010, um, which is literally it. Normally, right, Mother's Day is like normally a week or two after. So it's a tough time for me as a person to stay strong. Um, so with that being said, for all your mothers, you individuals that have your mothers out here to celebrate, um, I definitely envy you. I definitely envy you. Um,
I feel you on that, bro. Same. Same. My mother passed away. Um, so that's how we rocking.
how long has it been?
Um, I would have to say, simple math. Passed away when I was 14. I'm 51 now. No, I ain't gonna do it off the top of my head, but here,
Long time.
but here's one thing that I will let people know that don't know. 'Cause a lot of people don't know. They think my auntie, my mama. But I look at it as a blessing too, bro. Because if that event didn't happen, I wouldn't be in the South. I'll still be in New York. So it's like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm around great people. I'm a great man. You know what I mean? But it took that event to happen so I can be down here to meet the big homie. You know what I mean? you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, so if that event never happened, I would not be down in the South. I'll still be up top.
Yeah. So that's just
Yeah.
where God tried to balance out.
Yeah. Love
The
your mama.
situation.
You only got one.
Yeah. You only got one. That's definite. Speaking on that, I like to give a couple people some shout outs about their mothers. I have a very close friend. He's like my god brother. He's older than me. His name is Marcel, and he's a terrific brother. He's taught me a lot of things, directly and indirectly, believe it or not. But what I was gonna say is, I talked to him probably a couple weeks ago, and he told me that, hey man, you're doing a great job. He's like, me and my wife, we've been watching on your show, like keep going. And I was like, damn, like, and I hadn't heard from him like in like about 15 years. But we just talked like we had just talked yesterday. Like it just went like that.
Right.
And so when that happened, I was like, damn. So then we end up talking a little more. And when we end up talking a little more, he told me his mother lives with him.
Okay.
And I was shocked because last time we talked, him and his mother was at odds.
Yeah, I hate those stories. I hate those stories.
For whatever reason.
Right.
So to hear that, his mother's living with him, and he talked about, how much he loved his mother.
Right.
That was big. So I just want to say, I salute you, Marcel.
Yes, sir.
And also I salute you for serving our country too, sir.
Okay.
He was infantry.
Okay. Yeah,
So he's a good person, man. He has his own law firm, and he
Nice.
does shit. I'm high. He does what's it? Immigration.
Ah.
He does immigrate. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I wear the shades, because somebody told me my eyes be too fucking. So that's why I wear these. So I'm listening to you guys. If you have any suggestions, once again, you can hit us up at Big Homie What's Up at gmail.com, man. And let me know when I try to work this shit out for you. You feel me? But I want to say salute to him.
Yes, sir.
Another person I want to say salute to is another brother, Debrizio. You know, him and his mother had a really strained relationship because she, not to put too much business out there, but she ended up becoming an addict.
Okay.
And so,
still your mother.
Exactly. But it strained the relationship, and he was really close to his mother. He
Right.
still is.
Right.
And I seen that ups and downs, and to see where they're at now, you know, how close they are,
Beautiful.
you know, like how God can come and really fix a situation if you allow God in.
I always say there's no time
Yeah.
in time.
There's no time in time.
Yeah. Meaning it would never be too late to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah. So I'll say it again, you know. There's no time in time. You have people say, oh, you ain't do this and y'all ain't do this and this. Like, you talking about the past, but then, so right now, you telling me I don't have time or there's no more time? Time is forever. Time is definitely something that's going to keep moving. You feel me? It's going to keep moving. So, like you said, when they had that, the not seeing eye to eye, her situations, because that's why we special. We are our own individuals. So don't nobody know what the mom was going through at that time.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And I just think it's beautiful that they're together. He's so supportive of her. She's supportive of him. I mean, the relationship they have is beautiful.
Right.
And because of that, hey, Debrizio, if you're watching this, I salute you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this next person that I want to salute is my cousin, Keisha.
Okay.
My cousin, Keisha, you know, she came up just like me, but she ended up getting in a bad crowd.
Okay.
And she ended up going to jail for a little bit. And after that, you know, she, you know, struggled a little bit from here to there, trying to get stable.
Right.
But she entered God in her life. You know, she got God in her life, and she did a 920. She didn't do a 360. She hit that bitch 3 times. Listen, my cousin, bro, I'm so proud of my fucking cousin. My nigga, bruh, she was once a college dropout. I just watched her fucking on Facebook because they didn't give me an invite, and it's fucked up. You didn't give me an invite, nigga. She walked across and got her fucking master's degree, bruh.
Ooh,
Master's degree, bro. She's a fucking school teacher at, I ain't want to say, I ain't gonna put your business out there,
right.
But she's a school teacher in high school.
She did that.
You know what I mean?
That's why I was saying, no
And
time. Time's gonna.
And her mother used to be so stressed out about her, and to know that the relationship that they have now, the bond that they have, the trust that's been built between them. Hey, look, hey, Keisha, I salute you, girl.
Yes, sir.
You did that shit. Happy Mother's Day, baby. I know you go through what you go through. We ain't gonna speak on that, but Noah right here with you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't do anything on Mother's Day because it dropped on Mother's Day, which was the last episode. But we straightening it now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We straightening it now. So, I envy y'all because, I say my mother's been gone for a long time. Like, before my mother passed, we weren't where we needed to be. She was very unhappy with me. I had just got released from federal prison. And before federal prison, I moved differently because I was wealthy. So I was able to do certain things. But when I came home from federal prison, I was dead ass broke. So the things that I used to do, I could not do. I couldn't maneuver that way unless I got back in the game, and I couldn't do that because at that time I was on supervised release, which is like a probation thing. So I was leaning on her a little bit more than I normally had, and I shouldn't have did that, but it just, she viewed me a little different, like I was sorry. But it wasn't I was sorry, I just had a lot of bills. Right. Restitution was taking half my check at that time.
So that's when you needed your mom.
Yeah.
You needed that backbone.
So to go on, I ended up starting my own. I worked for a landscaping company. I got fired on my day off because one of the we used to do all the KFCs in Orlando. Okay. And so I asked them, and I shouldn't have did that, but I asked them, like, how would a person go about getting a contract through KFC? But I was talking about doing like a whole nother area, like doing like Seminole County, because he got Orange County. That's what I was doing. Right. So the lady told me about it. Well, one of the coworkers heard that and went back to him and told him that. So he was thinking like I was trying to like find out to be able to take his shit from him, sneak him out. And I tried to explain to him that wasn't the case. But he didn't believe me, so I got fired. It happened on my day off.
Oh my gosh.
So because of that, I went to start my own landscaping business.
That's a misunderstanding. Simple.
So when I did that,
people scared of competition.
Yeah. When I did that, my whole primary goal was to be able to start doing the foreclosure homes, because there was a lot of foreclosure homes. This 2008, 2009 era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of money into that as far as landscaping.
Yeah.
So with that being said, but I couldn't get in directly, like all the contracts were sold up.
Yeah, because with those properties, until they sold, they just got to keep the landscape right.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So what happened was I ended up getting in through a property management company called Team Green. They out of D-Land. So when I did that, I was excited, but I needed to have enough money to cover my payroll and gas and everything, because it was a 30-day net when they pay. So basically, the good thing is I'll get a big ass check. Everything I did for 30 days, I get all that money right then and now. So it was looking good for me, but I needed the money to cover to make it. So my mom.
Back then, how many people you had working for you back
I
then?
had 3 people.
Okay. You made 4.
Yeah, I make 4.
Okay. That's a nice little budget. So you'll be over here on this landscape, and you got a whole nother crew over here. Yeah. That's how you get to the cha-ching.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the cha-ching.
Yeah, that part. So my mother fronted me, and I promised her. She seen the contract and everything. She knew everything was everything, and she knew when the money was supposed to drop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She gave me like her Social Security check.
Oof.
Yeah, and a little bit more. You know what I mean? So
for you.
Yeah, and she made me promise her, please, Trino, promise me you're gonna pay me my money. Mm-hmm. So when the day that the money was supposed to drop, nothing didn't drop in my account.
Ooh.
So then I called over there to Team Green. I talked to the owner, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it ain't dropped today because the banks hadn't paid us yet."
Right.
And I was like, "Well,
That's crazy.
I don't work for the banks. I'm
I
contract
work
through
for
Team
you."
Green. Like, I
Right.
need my money."
Right.
Man, that cracker. Well, excuse me. Man, that
Racist.
white man
Yeah.
told me on the phone. He say, "Look, you'll get paid when we get paid. If you don't like it, fuck you," and hung up the phone.
Just like that.
That white man said that shit to me. Like, I'm like, bitch, do you know who you? Okay.
Who are you talking to?
Nah. This where shit get funky, bro. About 2 hours later, my mama calling my phone. This is when I had a Nextel.
Mm.
And
Yeah, dude. Expensive
and,
motherfucker.
and my mama was calling my phone, bro.
Whew. Pressure. Cause you ain't get paid. And you damn sure can't tell your mama what the person told you.
Bruh. I presented the voicemail.
Oof. I know that
Not
made you
knowing.
feel small.
Not knowing that would have been the last time I would have heard my mama's voice.
Mm.
She died
Mm.
after that, bro.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
And I carry that shit every fucking day.
Woo.
And that's why I work so hard at my job. That's why I don't fuck around. I don't do strip clubs. I don't go to clubs. I don't do meet and greets. I don't do shit because I just want to do the right thing and try to show my mama, like, you know, I got it. I can do the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so for y'all out there to have your moms and to be talking all this shit about your mom, that shit ain't cool.
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, she gave you life, my nigga. So it's up to you to make what you want to make out of your life.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit
Whew.
heavy, my nigga.
I believe it, bro. I mean, last time I talked to my mom, she was sending me and my brother, Joycey, to the south to visit. That's a 3-day bus trip from New York, Rochester, New York to Mississippi. We was going to visit my dad. And so she put us on the Greyhound bus, gave us a kiss and a hug. 3-day bus trip. While me and my brother was still on the bus, she passed within that time.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So I feel you. And but in my case, I just say it take an event like that, because if it wasn't for that happening, I would never met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't met anybody I know.
You would have
wouldn't
met
even
your
know
wife.
of a Swoss. Wouldn't have met
Yeah.
I wouldn't have met my wife.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had these 5 kids in the South.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just you just have to look at everything, man. You just got to look at it.
That's the only way you can find balance.
Yeah, you got to find that balance.
Yeah. You got to find something positive out of everything negative. The only way, that's where you can keep it.
That's how you keep that scale balance.
Yeah. You know, something just come over me. I'm gonna air out one of my demons. So my my first wife, Cindy, she was upset with me because she had seen one of the episodes and she heard me what I was saying, but she didn't listen to the whole episode because she would have heard that I didn't say nothing bad about her. I just said I had the kids, you know what I mean? And mom left, right? So I was like, yo, listen to the whole thing.
Right.
So then she came back. She listened to the whole thing. She came back. She apologized and everything like that.
Fair enough. That's fair.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to say to her, you know, and I want to say this to everybody, you know, yeah, we went through what we went through, but she has a beautiful relationship with my kids right now. You know, like she's been in their lives for over 15 years now. Over 15 years now. Over 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she been in their lives actively. Like that's you know what I mean?
Right.
So they good. So I just want to say, you know, to Cindy, you know, Happy Mother's Day. I salute you, Mama. You know, if I hurt your feelings, I'm truly sorry. I do have the utmost respect for you as the mother of my children. And I'm grateful that you gave me 3 beautiful children. So I just want to say that to you in front of the world.
How many times you been married?
Twice.
Okay, me too. This is the second one.
Yeah, so
This is the last one.
my second one, you know, I'm going through a divorce.
Right.
So
This ain't no 3 strike kind of thing.
I understand.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm going to air out another demon out of my closet.
All right.
To my second wife, Emmy. I want to tell you that you was always right. Now, I'm not going to give an excuse about what I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to give a short explanation. You stopped believing in me. The sparkle that was in your eye in the beginning of our relationship, it was gone. And that hurt. So all this time you were accusing me of sleeping with my coworker, and I denied it, and I denied it, and I denied it. But the truth is you're right, I did. I did have an affair on you. And I'm a piece of shit for that. No matter what we were going through, you didn't deserve me doing that. If I was gonna decide to be with my coworker, I should have just ended the marriage, did the right thing, and then do it. You feel what I'm saying, Swoss?
Yeah, I feel you.
And so I made her to believe that she was crazy all this fucking time.
So she wasn't wrong.
No, she wasn't wrong. She was right the whole time.
What?
The only thing that she was wrong about was that she said that me and the girl was having a baby.
Yeah.
And we wasn't having no damn baby. Like that
But
wasn't happening.
another thing, man, when that light started to dim, a man's feelings do not work like a woman's feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
So
shit hurt, man. So
Yeah.
I felt dead inside, and my coworker, she made me feel alive, bro. She made me believe in myself again.
Cut that light on.
And one thing just led to another. It wasn't even supposed to even happen like that, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I felt bad, but at the same time, I felt alive.
Right.
And it was weird because my coworker knew I was married, so it wasn't like I was lying to her saying,
Right.
"Oh, I'm single and
Right.
I got 2." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, so it was different.
I know it's gonna be in the comments.
So
That just happened at one time.
I mean,
I
only had an affair with her.
Okay.
For a while, for a while though,
affairs,
for a while, yeah, I had an affair,
affair,
like an affair, not like a one night stand.
Right.
Like we was fucking on the regular.
Okay, right, because she got the light on.
But you know the crazy thing about all this shit, bro. As soon as I left my wife, everything changed.
So back to being transparent. Was it worth it? Losing. You know
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. And this is all I'm gonna say, because the person who I had an affair with, I know she gonna see this.
Mm-hmm.
She said something to me once, cause we got into an argument.
First argument?
No,
okay.
But we got into an argument, and she said to me, she said, you just used to having a woman that's there for you, hand and foot, around you, wanting to spend time with you all the time. And you know I'm not that type of woman.
Mm.
And when she said that to me, bruh,
she was some gangster shit.
She don't realize she killed.
He cut the light back off.
She killed a lot of what I was feeling. She reminded me what my wife used to do for me, even though we wasn't getting along.
Right. I can see that. And then, what happened after that? How did you feel?
After that, I was just like, you know...
Not POS.
I was just like, yo, we don't even need to be together no more. Like, you know,
right.
Like, cause I only see you twice a month.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we only can do something twice a month. That's the best way I could put it.
Right.
So, who the fuck? That ain't no relationship. We fuck on the 1st and on the 15th. That's like paying a doctor bill or something. Like, bro, that's the schedule.
Right.
And if you miss one of them days, hey, you gotta wait till the next first.
Wait for you. Lord have mercy, my God. Hey.
But I mean, I care about her, so I just I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know, your whole family gone. So you all in over here now.
Yeah. It's just me and Bo.
And all you can do is just pray that it'll get better. Because you're 50 years old and you ain't got time for all that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, we all got a clock. You know.
That's how I see.
I'm glad it's your show, because I ain't got nothing that deep.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what made me decide to tell the world that
it's cutting off.
My
Yeah. That motherfucker.
It stopped when I said, I don't know.
So we gonna just do this. Ow. Yeah, we got her over here. Look at that. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yo. So I don't know. Man, look. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, bro. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to save your fucking life if you listening to this shit. I'm telling you my downfalls, I don't want you to look at me like some savior or some hero or none of that shit. I just want you to look at me as just the big homie, just trying to tell you the shit I fucked up that I did, I'm trying to tell it to you so you'll know not to do the shit. And that way I'll save your fucking life. You feel me? Because you could fuck around and die, you know? Behind some bullshit. So that's all I'm trying to do. Like I said before, we ain't been spitting out no Cash Apps, no GoFundMes, or none of that fuck shit.
No, sir.
We take time out one day, once a week, to do this for y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's what me and my brother Swoss do. And we just want to say thank you for all the support, all the love. You know, if anybody watched this and it hurt you, that's not my intention. My intention is to just give you the truth.
Yes, sir.
So you can be free. That's it. I don't really have no gray area because right now, the way I feel, you know, it's just, you know, I'm thinking about my mom. I'm thinking about my decisions that I've made in my life. Some good, some bad. I just want to say thank you to y'all watching the show. This has been therapy for me too, as well as I'm trying to help you guys. So for me to be able to just get this type of stuff off my chest, it helps me. It makes me feel real, like alive. So don't judge me, please. Please don't judge me. I'm just a man, you know, not God. Plus, I'm drunk and I'm high. So I get a pass. Because if you didn't have this recorded and you came and told me that I said all this, I'd be like, you lying? I ain't say that. Gotta take it to the grave, goddammit. I give it to you, you better take it, goddammit.
Grave.
Yeah, so hey, at the end of the day, I just want you guys to remember the 5 B's, you know what I mean? Be with God, be honest, be prepared, be patient, most importantly, the 5th one, be yourself. I'm the big homie. I love you guys. Once again, you can hit us up on the email. That's at, what's going on right now?
That's how you get up there.
Oh, man. Said. Hey, we got dogs as security and everything climbing on the couch. He just had technical difficulties trying to get up there. Like, I was like, I thought he was trying to fuck the couch. I was like, damn, this shit got wicked.
Yeah, he hit that bit with the Matrix.
Oh, man. All right, so yeah, you can hit us up at bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. That's bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. I want to say thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, spread the word. Let them know what it is. If you're trying to learn something, if you're trying to grow, or if you're just trying to have a good time, this is the show for you. Everything that we give you is raw and cut. It's from the heart. It's from God. We're not on that dumb shit.
Nope.
But we're going to give it to you blood raw.
Yes, sir.
So understand that. So on behalf of myself, the big homie Vino, and my brother Swoss, enough said ENT.
Yes, sir.
Enough said films. Hey, we love you guys. God bless you. Have a beautiful week.
Yes, sir. Hey, we did 10.
Yeah, bitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bitch.